Seniors, congratulations on all of your accomplishments, on the playing field, in the classroom, everywhere. I hope that you have enjoyed your journey as much as we, the athletics department, has enjoyed watching you. You have created a number of lasting memories for all of us that we will cherish forever, and most importantly, you've created a foundation for the athletics department to continue to build on. Seniors, thank you. Thank you so much for everything you have done for Oberlin Athletics.
Hey, this is Blake New, men's soccer. I wanted to take the time to thank our 7 seniors who, did all right. We had a pretty decent season. It was okay. No, but seriously, it's been a great 4-year run, and I'm really excited that not only for these guys, but really for all the guys who have come through our program. And I think this group of seniors embodies really everything about what this program has been. And from the beginning, we said that we were going to be on a mission to get some things accomplished, and I think we've gotten, part of that way. Still don't have any trophies on the shelf, but to make the NCAA tournament, and I think we broke 7 or 8 school records this year. These guys have worked from day one and have been model student athletes, doing really well in the classroom as well as on the field. And I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of them. And I know they would be upset if I didn't take some time to thank Jill and Tim in the trainer's office for them, and also Larry, who's taken care of them for 4 years. So thanks, guys.
We had 3 seniors this year: Sarah Andrews, Sarah Orbuck, and Rachel Bandera. All 3 of them were greatly appreciated and greatly valued this year. As my first year with the program, it was rewarding and satisfying to have 3 people that had been around for a little while and were able to share some of their experiences with me to help the program go further. I'd like to talk about Rachel first. And she came up big for us in the goal when we played against St. Vincent. She made a number of incredible saves that allowed us to preserve a 1-0 shutout, and I was very happy for her and very happy for the team that we were able to make that happen. With Sarah Andrews, I was really excited for her with the play that she had throughout the year, consistently improving, and by the end of the season was a very, very solid and productive defender for us. Sarah Orbuck as well. The 2 of them played side by side. Sarah showed constant development throughout the year and was a very dependable and consistent defender for us. So, and all 3 of them, their leadership on and off the field was greatly appreciated, and they will be greatly missed.
So we had 2 seniors this year, Laura Lee and Marissa Blackwell. To them, I want to say thank you for an amazing 2 seasons. I think that you guys have shown a really deep love for Oberlin field hockey in staying with it for the full 4 years. Laura, I'm going to miss your cords and walking into my office dressed all preppy, trying to out-Maryland me. And Marissa, our quiet aggressor on the field. I'm going to miss watching you plow over Coach Dixon pretty much every day at practice. Thanks for a great season and a great 2 years and a great 4 years. We'll miss you.
Kristen Johnson is our lone senior this season. She's a 3-year starter at middle hitter and right side from Atlanta, Georgia. Unfortunately, Kristen tore ACL last spring, so she missed most of the season, but was able to work her way back into the lineup towards the end of the year. She'll graduate this year with a 3.65 GPA and a degree in psychology and philosophy. Next year, she plans to attend grad school. Kristen, I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished this year, and I can't wait to see what you do next.
I would like to thank all 9 seniors for their hard work, commitment, and dedication to Oberlin College football. You have made a lasting impression on our football program. Offensively, Jim Atkins did a tremendous job anchoring our offensive line, paving the way for Moses Richardson, while also protecting our quarterback, allowing for them to find Adam Neese and Gideon Reese in the passing game. Defensively, Kirby Livingston and Jake Dako was the leaders of our defense. Their production will be hard to replace moving forward. Kyle Kester always gave 110% He was a tackle machine from the linebacker position. In the back end, Zach Kisley was the heartbeat of our defense. He was a great leader and playmaker for us. We were very fortunate to add Connor Jackson in late August. His skill set solidified our defensive unit. It was great coaching all 9 of you guys. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope to see you at a game in the fall.
This is a group that's very special to me. They came in their freshman year, or first year, went 2-23. It was obviously a real struggle. And to see them graduate as the first team to go to back-to-back conference tournaments since 1998 was a real accomplishment. I'm very proud of what they were able to do and the fact that they stuck through it. And I'm glad that they saw some results at the end. First senior, Trey Levy. Trey was the senior class president this year. He's one of those guys that you always have to keep in your sights because he's always off to the corner doing something kind of funny, and you know, if you don't notice it, you're going to regret it. And we definitely needed some of those lighthearted moments throughout the year. So Trey, we thank you for all those. Derek, you know, you're always worried as a coach when players go over and talk to some of the guys that are on the floor. You never know exactly what's being said, except in Derek's case, and that's why I know Derek is going to go on and have a great career as a basketball coach, hopefully at the highest levels possible. So Derek, thank you for all of that. Emmanuel Lewis, one of our co-captains for the last couple of years, you know, arguably one of the best perimeter defenders in the conference. If you look at all the games that we played well and we had big victories, he was a major reason why. So Emmanuel is one of our leaders by example, and I appreciated that. Jeff Simpson finished off his second team all-conference this past year as a senior. Jeff got progressively better every season, adding something to his game each year, and that's something that hopefully our younger guys can learn from. So Jeff, EJ, Derek, and Trey, thank you for setting a great example for the guys coming up behind you. You'll definitely be missed, but I'm excited to see what you do in the future. Thank you.
All right, I'm here to talk about my 3 seniors, Melissa Hoke, Allison Gannon, and Lillian Jahan. I think the best way to talk about all 3 is as a collective, but I think that the 3 of them served as a foundation and kind of glue that's going to help us ascend to the next level that we'd like to as a program. You know, Melissa has done a complete 180 as a player, and I mean that in the absolute most positive sense of the word. To become our most reliable leader, player, person on the floor is remarkable. She has just grown leaps and bounds throughout her career. Just did a fantastic job. I can't say enough positive things about the job that Melissa's done throughout her career here. I'm very proud of her. Lillian is a person that just maximized all of her ability. She always left it out on the floor, never had to speak to her about effort or being focused or getting after it. She has a natural way of just going out and expending every bit of energy, passion she has while she's out there. And I think that's reflected in the fact that she started 75 of 76 games throughout her career, and she just did an unbelievable job and ended her career on an unbelievable upswing, I think. Allison Gannon, you know, it's easy to look back on Allison Gannon's career and just say what if, but at the same time, Allison's career statistics are enough to be a career for a lot of players. I mean, you know, 700 points and 400 rebounds is a heck of a career. And it didn't quite end the way that we wanted to, but Allison was also the first player that I recruited that bought into the entire system. I mean, she just did an unbelievable job of kind of gathering others on a common purpose, and I think that's why we were able to turn a corner as a program. She will be sorely missed. Her leadership, mother hen, she's always the one that is standing over the players, telling them what to do and how to do it in a good way. I mean, in the positive sense of the word. But, you know, Allison, in spite of not being able to contribute because of her knee injury, still did a fantastic job of making her impact with the rest of the team. All 3 kids, I can't say enough. They did a fantastic job. They were great players. They were great human beings. They were great leaders. I think that they are going to be part of the reason, or a large part of the reason why our program gets to where I think it's headed. They all 3 bought in. They all 3 were great leaders. They all 3 played their hearts out. And in the end, I don't really have any life advice for them because all 3 of them are going to be very successful people. I just want to end by saying thank you very much, and I appreciate the time and your effort and your energy and everything you put into Oberlin women's basketball.
I'd like to thank all 8 of my seniors this year. Coming in, it was a really difficult situation with a coaching change in August. And through their leadership and cohesiveness, really did a nice job coming together and making this a really successful season. Starting first with the women's team, our 2 captains, Katie Dunn and Kellen Michael. Katie, coming off a hip surgery, did really well. Got back to lifetime bests and was a really solid sprinter for us this year. Kellen had some injuries early on, but worked through them and ended up having some really significant time drops at the conference meet. On the men's side, our two captains, Jordan Atwood and Chris Pickens. Jordan was a really solid diver for us this year, ended up making NCAA regionals, and really had a good year working through some shoulder injuries. Chris Pickens also had some injuries, a back injury that hurt a little bit of his training, but he was able to get back to times from his senior year of high school and freshman year that he hadn't hit in a while, and was really a strong motivator and leader for the team this year. Isaac Bacon, huge conference meet, dropped a miraculous amount of time, and ended up being a really solid leader for us. Luke Harrison, same deal, very strong in the fly events, really stepped it up the conference meet for us. Rob McConkey in the fly, in the 500 free at the conference meet, got back to his lifetime best as well, which he'd been a little bit stagnant on those in previous years. And then Reese Herdefeld, another really solid diver for us, picked up some huge points at the conference meet. And overall, you know, on the men's side, we were really able to come through, and through a collective team effort, had the highest finish since 1998. And I think that says a lot about the team and a lot about our seniors this year. And once again, really thrilled to have been a part of this, and best of luck to the seniors this year.
Sheldy, where to start? It's really impossible to do justice to all the things that you've meant to our program and to me personally in the last 4 years and the couple minutes that I get here to talk about you. But I guess if I had to pick one thing to talk about you, it would probably be the quality or the trait that is least noticeable to most people, because obviously your work ethic and your toughness, your resilience, your smile, the energy you bring to practice and to everything we do day in, day out is, I think, is fairly noticeable. It's tangible. I think everybody can see those things. But the one thing that is most special to me as a person, not just as your coach, but as a person, and has meant the most to me, has been your, ironically, something that it's the fact that you don't think all of the above things are special. And you just go about your day. You just do things that only one way of doing, and that's why I think the last couple of weeks have been a little hard for you, to receiving all these honors and awards and accolades that are, of course, very well deserved, but I know you don't think you deserve any of it, or that you've done anything that you hadn't done the previous years. But so thanks so much for everything the last 4 years. To say that you're irreplaceable, I think would be an understatement. You do all the little things and the big things so well that your effect, your influence on our program will be there long after you've left Oberlin. You'll do great in life, I know. All those qualities, your work ethic, your resilience, your ability to bounce back, will serve you well throughout your life. Take care.
Charlie Marks was our lone senior this year. He was a 4-year member of our program, 2-year captain, pretty much did everything you could ask from a player. He was awesome in the off season. He was a leader on court and off court, a fantastic student, and somebody we're going to miss. Charlie, thank you. Best of luck.
I have 4 seniors this year: Melanie Budney, Rochelle Romanchek, Kelsey Steiner, and Emily King. These 4 have been very special to me because I've actually been able to work with them for 3 years, so I've been able to see them grow, not only as softball players, but just also as women. They've really matured and developed both on and off the field, and it's been great to see. Starting with Melanie Budney, her biggest accomplishment has been playing other positions for us and also hitting the ball well. I think she really realized that she is more than just a pitcher, and she can do anything that she sets her mind to. Kelsey Steiner, she's somebody that I think came in really shy and didn't really realize her potential as both an athlete and a leader. And she ended up starting in left field for us all 3 years. And she really showed that not only is she a good hitter, but she also is a very consistent outfield and like I said, just a great leader. My first memory of Rochelle is her just standing outside my office and me not even knowing she was there. And then it usually took about 20 minutes to get her talking whenever we would have meetings. And now she actually just comes by and says hello. So to see her really come out of her shell has been amazing. And then, you know, also on the softball field, she ended up starting over half of the games for us this year. And I tell these girls that if you work hard, it'll pay off. And I think Rochelle has just been a great example of that. And last but not least, I have Emily King. Emily is just hands down the best player in the history of the softball program here at Oberlin. This year she broke the records for career strikeouts, wins, hits, doubles, runs scored, stolen bases. I'm probably missing a few, but basically her name is at the top of every record. And that just shows how consistent she's been in her time here. She's definitely going to be missed. And I wish all 4 of these seniors nothing but the best as they, you know, really have left their mark on the program. I think we are just getting started at Oberlin of being a very competitive team within the conference, and these 4 young ladies should be very proud of their work because they really have laid the foundation for that success. So thank you so much, and we hope to see you more in the future.
This group of seniors was really a special group. You know, a lot of guys that came into the program, you know, high expectations both individually, collectively, you know, and really were able to take steps for the program and building a team that, you know, had high expectations every year, had things that they wanted to get done. And, you know, these guys accomplished a lot. You know, first group of guys to get into the playoffs, you know, and expecting to do well every year. So these guys built a great foundation going forward. You know, Mike McDonald was a guy that, you know, is top 5 guy in hitting, top 5 guy in pitching, you know, career here at Oberlin, one of the most decorated players ever to come out of here. Great leader, great student, you know, gave his all to the program all the time and, you know, really had one of the best years as a first team all-conference guy that any pitcher's ever had here. Matty Ditos was a guy that came in, you know, with a lot of expectation, both pitching and hitting, you know, had some trouble with his arm. You know, but was a guy that kept guys in the right state of mind to play, kept guys loose, and, you know, was great for the younger guys. Just a great mentor, a great captain, and, you know, somebody that'll be missed. Drew Carlin was a guy, you know, another guy that, you know, had some injury issues, pitched great, you know, his first couple years. You know, was a guy that stayed here, you know, wanted to be a part of things, and, you know, came out this year, had some more injuries and really battled through, but, you know, was a guy that was a great mentor for a lot of the young pitchers and you know, just did everything he could to make the staff better as a whole. Kevin Verne was a guy that, you know, had a lot of roles for us, was able to come out and, you know, play shortstop, play second, play third. You know, a real energy guy on the field, you know, a guy that came and really, you know, gave it all in practice every day, could never question anything that, you know, with the effort or, you know, with the expectation. Great role model for the younger guys and a guy that really got the concept of what a team's supposed to be. Steve Donano was a guy that, you know, had a really strong freshman and sophomore year, you know, had some injuries, had some things he was battling through, you know, came back out his senior year. You know, was a guy that kept guys really loose, was a guy that could come in off the bench and help you out. You know, a guy that was just a fun guy to be around for the time I had him. And, you know, I definitely wish all these guys the best.
This year we're going to be saying goodbye to 6 seniors, Connor, Matt, Mickey, Paul, Noel, and Kirby. I really don't know where to start, and I don't know how many positive things I can say about this group of seniors regarding how hard they worked for this program. They brought great energy, great attitude, great work ethic, day in and day out in everything they did for the lacrosse program here at Oberlin. Each one of our seniors was able to lead in a different way and in a different aspect for the program. in the classroom, in the community, the weight room, the locker room, on the field, you name it. These seniors were able to be examples for their teammates, and they were examples for how we want to do things the right way. They're leaving this program as players in a far better state than when they got here, and they've set the bar even higher for their future teammates. We really hope they enjoy coming back and watching, participating as alums here in the near future. Guys, I wish you all the best, and we can't wait to see you back here soon.
So we have an amazing group of seniors this year that I think the women's lacrosse program is really going to miss, not only for their playing on the field, but just their overall presence as leaders and as student athletes. They were, a huge presence for us. They showed a lot of maturity and resilience, and I pretty much think they're going to dominate in life once they graduate. So we had 6 seniors. Hewan Kwan. Hewan's bilingual, and she graduated in 3 years, which is pretty impressive. We're very much going to miss her. Sarah Andrews, another one of our seniors, probably one of the fastest people in our league. We're going to miss her a lot, not only for her athleticism, but for her overall positivity. Hannah Christensen is another one. She's a dual athlete, field hockey and lacrosse. She's going to be around a bit next year, so we're hoping to, still kind of have her around, but her knowledge of the game is like unparalleled to anybody, and I think that we're also going to miss that a lot. Simone Brodner is another one of our seniors who's a captain. She has just such like a calming, positive energy about her. She's kind of like the shoulder that everyone on the team leans on, and she is, like, for her emotional presence, she's really going to be missed. Phoebe Hammer is another one of our seniors who's a captain. We're going to miss her for her leadership as well. Phoebe not only took it upon herself to lead our team on the field, and she had such a calming presence, but she also helped our team academically, and we're going to miss her maturity and her leadership a lot. Sarah Orbuck is another one of our seniors and a captain. She was our leader on defense. Her communication was amazing, and she is just up super early, always working out, and I think that her overall energy and positivity and communication is really going to be missed as well. Yeah, and overall, I just would really like to thank the senior class that we had this year. I think it made my first year here very easy and amazing. They're awesome to work with, and I wish them luck in the future, but I'll be begging them to come back for alumni games.
This year we have 15 seniors who are leaving us, who have moved through our program. In their time here, they have accomplished so much, both academically, athletically, and within the Oberlin community. Athletically, they've done some amazing things.
Amongst that group, we have 1 All-American.
We have 4 academic All-Americans.
We have 10 conference champions.
42 people who have been all-conference performers.
We have 4 cross-country championships.
They finished 8th, 9th, 15th, and 27th at the national championships.
We have all-region performers.
All-decade performers.
We have multiple school record holders.
Multiple conference record holders.
We have a Gold Ring Award winner.
So they've just done so much. They've also contributed to the life of the college also in so many ways. They've been RAs.
They've been co-chairs of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee.
They've done honors in the sciences and humanities.
Not only have they been great student athletes, they've also really contributed to Oberlin College and the community at large.
So with that, we'd like to say goodbye.
Goodbye, Quinn.
Goodbye, Jimmy.
Goodbye, Julia.
Goodbye, Allie.
Goodbye, Alice.
Goodbye, Molly.
Goodbye, Pearl.
Goodbye, Lauren.
Goodbye, Sophia.
Goodbye, Katrina.
Goodbye, Michelle.
Goodbye, Mary.
Goodbye, Hannah.
Goodbye, Dom.
Goodbye, Paul.
We will miss you. Stay close.
Stay in touch, and please, please come back often.
We love you all.
We'll see you later.